Spirit of the living God, as I give the word one more time, I thank you because I know you're going to use me in the brevity of time that I have. I bring you a message titled, Faith Under Attack. Faith under attack. Faith under attack. Many a times when things happen to you, when things are happening around you, you look at the wrong source. Many a times when things are affecting you, you go to the wrong source. You start thinking that the reason why those things are happening is because of X, Y, and Z. We look at the story of Job. When Job was attacked, the first thing that came into Job's mind is, maybe it's because of the investment I made. I didn't do the right investment and the thing crashed. Job saw his children die. Maybe it's because they traveled. Maybe it's because of this. Maybe it's because of that. Job begins to begin to do certain things. Begin to maybe place some fingers in certain people and in certain places. But you see, the worst part of it is the wife of Job even said, I think your problem is with God. So why not just curse God and die? Just curse him and die. I feel that the reason why you're going through what you're going is because of X, Y, and Z. And that is exactly what is happening in our generation today. When we go through some challenges or through some problem, the first thing that comes into our mind is, this is the source of the problem. Especially if you are couples. As couples, you go through some challenges. The husband will say, is the reason of the wife. The reason of this challenge is my wife. The wife will say, is my husband. The husband will say, it's my in-law. Everybody begins to point finger to one person or the other. When you go to attack, you go through some challenges at your place of work. The first thing you start to think about is, maybe because it's the skin of my color. Maybe it's because of my accent. Maybe it's because of this. Maybe it's because of that. You begin to have so many negative reasons of why certain things are beginning to happen in and for you and against you. But let me quickly let you know that that is a very wrong reason for you to begin to move in that direction, because the reality of the matter is, the reason for the attack is not the real issue that you're handling. Let me quickly let you know this. When you have headache, the first thing you want to deal with is you want to take Tylenol. Or you want to take Advil. As a medical doctor, they can tell you that may be a wrong diagnosis of whatever it is that you are doing. The headache may be as a result of a root of something that you've not been able to handle. And so let me quickly let you know that the root may be the major issue why you're going through what you're going through. And when you go to a doctor, instead of trying to treat the headache, the doctor begins to ask you some questions. The doctor begins to ask that, let's do some tests, because I want to know the root cause of what is happening. The Bible said, though we live in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. The challenge is that when you use your fleshy weapon to fight a spiritual battle. When Job was going through what he was going through, the reason why me and you can talk the way we can talk right now is because we have these words documented to us in hindsight. But the reality of it is that Job did not know that he was writing something. He was going through so much, and he thought, maybe I didn't wake up right. Maybe I didn't do this. Maybe. But because of my time, let me quickly go straight and to just squeeze the message for somebody. Jesus came to a point in his life when he was about to leave. That was one of the hardest times for Jesus. And the Bible said at that moment Jesus was talking. And Jesus said to the disciples, he said, they were all saying that, no, we're going to be with you and everything. But listen to what the scripture says. The Bible said Jesus said to him, this is the only text it has been recorded. Peter, he didn't call him Peter. Because before then his name has been changed to Peter. But he went to call him by his other name, which is Simon. Calling him twice. The devil has decided that he wants to sift you. In fact, another translation said the devil has demanded to sift you. The devil has has made a request that you should be sifted. But I prayed for you. Let me quickly let you know that even though in the context of the scriptures that we are reading, it says the devil has demanded that he should sift you. And so when you are reading it, you think that it was referred to Simon alone. No. The Greek word you was plural. Jesus was talking to Simon, But the reality is that he was talking to the disciples. And what Jesus says to one, he says to all. I've come this morning to let somebody know that Jesus is not just talking to Simon over 2,000 years ago. He's calling your name. And I don't know what your name is, but can somebody shout your name for me twice right now? The devil has demanded to sift you. The devil's demand. The devil has gone to the corridors of heaven and has stood like in the council of the Trinity with all the gatherings of heaven, like he did for Job. He has demanded, can I have this person? But I wonder, why does the devil want to sift you? I thought he's just trying to attack you. But Jesus told us further that the reason why the devil wants to do that, he wants to sift you as wheat. What is wheat? Wheat is something very productive. Wheat is a seed. Simon, Simon, you are a seed. You carry life in you. And the devil decided, because you are a seed, I want to sift you. The Bible said in Genesis chapter 3 verse 15, the seed, I put an enmity between you and the serpent, and between your seed and our seed. So the challenge is that there is an enmity between the seed of the woman and the serpent, which is the devil. I'm putting an enmity already. Simon, Simon, the devil's desire, the devil's design is to sift you. So I have already put an enmity, and I'm wanting you to know you have already been sifted. And the reason is because you are a seed. If you are a seed, the enemy's design is to sift. What does it mean to sift you? If he sifted you as a chaff, I could understand. Because a chaff has no use. But why will he need a seed? Sift is a way that farmers normally have to try to harvest, to try to make sure they separate the right thing from the bad thing. And I'm wondering, when you have a wheat already, Minister Lona, why do you need to sift a weed? I can understand you sifting a ox. I can understand you sifting a chaff. But I don't understand you sifting a weed. But I begin to follow the text. And the Lord opened my eyes. And he said, wait a minute. What you are going through right now, the enemy's designing what you are going through is trying to sift you. So when you are going through that sieve, that sifts, it's hard. It's hard. It's painful. It's mind-blowing. So that challenge you are having in your place of work is as a result of what you're going through. That challenge you're having in your home is as a result of the seed who you are. There is no peace in your life. It's as a result the enemy is passing you through the funnel that is difficult. There is no joy in your life. It's because the enemy is making sure that you go through something. Some of you have lost some precious things. The reason why you've lost those precious things is because the enemy is saying, let me sift everything you've got. Let me take away your happiness. Let me take away your source. Let me take away your joy. Let me take away your breakthrough. Let me take away your blessing. He has demanded, I want to take it away. I want to take it away. Take everything that you are meant to carry. I want to take it away. I want to squeeze it. And so you're going through fire. You're going through hell. You're going through attack. You lost your job. You lost your home. You lost your home. You lost your marriage. One of the things that you didn't hear my mother-in-law say, she didn't really give you the testimony. So I know over half of you are here don't know what is happening. Only a few know exactly what is happening. But I want you to understand that she did not leave her husband on a good platter. They separated. The enemy attacked in the year 2004. And the design of the enemy is to sift, to crush it. And when it happened, it was very clear that it was not going to be possible for them to come back together. Did they sign divorce papers? No. But I want you to know, according to the Canadian law or the international law, when you are separated for 10 years, legally, is 5? For 5 years, I thought it was 10. When you are separated, my wife is saying for 5. Legally, when you are separated for 5 years, you are actually officially divorced, even if you don't sign any divorce paper. She was separated for 10 years. And then in that separation of 10 years, 14 years, sorry, separated for 14 years. And I was telling her, I remember sitting directly to my father-in-law. When we got married, he gave me his daughter. And I told him, and I said, you are coming back, you are marrying her. He did everything, went to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west. I said, you will still meet me here. Pastor Kazim preached a message on Wednesday. He said, I'm still here. My father-in-law will go everywhere around. I said, Daddy, I am still here. I know you gave me your daughter, and I know you can't take her away from me. The truth I'm going to tell you is that this is your wife. The challenge is that when you were marrying her, you saw who she was. But the enemy came in to sift. We attacked the wrong thing. We attacked the wrong people. We attacked the wrong situation. Please don't laugh at me right now because I'm going through a sift. Don't make a mockery of me right now because I'm going through a sift. And he said, because of my time, he said, Simon, Simon, the enemy has sought and demanded to sift you. The next line, Pastor Drew, gave me a word. The prayers has been granted. Because he did not say it won't happen. Jesus said, but I pray for you. I know he has asked, but before he plans, God has a final say. God has the last say. It doesn't matter what you are going through right now. You will laugh the last laugh. He says, I know the thoughts I have towards you. It's a thought of good and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. Look at somebody and say, God has the last laugh. So guess what? The enemy sought. I don't know, some of you right now are going through some financial difficulties. Business is not going the way it's supposed to go. You're watching us live stream right now. Your church is not functioning the way it should. Your ministry is not going the way it should. You are here right now. Your work is not going. You're super. In fact, you always dread Sunday night because you remember you're going to back to the same place on Monday. Look at your neighbor and say, it's just a sift. You go through it and you wonder. I say, who shall deliver me from this body of death? Who shall bring me out of this? I know it's easier for you to come and tell me, weeping may endure for a night. But the challenge is that, how long is the night? I know you can be in Africa and you think a night is just about 12 hours. No, sir. It depends on where you are. Because Mr. Chris Adul is here. Told me he was in around Nunavut one time at a time. And he told me that for 23 hours, sometimes it's dark. How can I go through darkness for 23 hours? But you see, the challenge is that winter has come. And when I go through my winter, the enemy is sifting me in my winter. I discovered, Pastor Ayo, that during winter, car batteries stopped working. And so I thought the enemy is trying to sift. And I wonder, why will he sift a seed? Pastor Drew, I thought it was about the seed. But the Lord said, no, go deeper. And the Lord opened my eyes. It was not about the seed. The enemy was trying to sift you. The enemy is trying to attack you, not because of you as a seed, but there is something that is holding the seed together, and that is your faith. Did you notice he said, the enemy has sought to sift you, but I pray for you. I didn't pray for the seed. I am praying for your faith. Your faith. Wait a minute. Why didn't he pray for me? Why is he praying for my faith? Because if I can lose anything, don't lose your faith. What is faith? Faith is the hope that I I need to accomplish what God has called me to. Faith is the confidence I need to enter my place. Faith is the boldness that I need. Faith is the assurance that I need. Faith is what I need to recreate. If I can lose everything, if I have faith, I can create everything. So, Pastor John, it was clear. The enemy's purpose. You see, when you get a plant, you sift it to remove the chaff from the seed. But why do you need to sift a weed, a wheat? It's because the enemy's design is trying to get to the core. The core of what holds you together is your faith. And that is why the Lord told me to let you know that what you are going through is not about you. It's not about the color of your skin. It's not about where you are, who you are, when you are, how you are. It is about your faith. There is something that the devil wants to get and crush. And Jesus said, I pray 2 prayers. Number 1, that faith that you carry. Because if there is anything you will lose, please don't lose that faith. If there is anything the devil is after, it's just faith. And I said, why? Because it's faith that I need. I go through the book of Hebrews chapter 11. And I go through it and I begin to read. And I find out in the book of Hebrews chapter 11 that this is what is happening with faith. What is happening with faith? I see all the lineage of all the fathers. I see all of them going through whatever they are going through. And guess what? They were all under attack. They've gone through so much. They've been through so much. But all of them, through different times, through many dangers, toils and snares. They've gone through so much. And that is why the songwriter begins to sing a song and says, my faith looks up to thee, oh, Lamb of Calvary, Savior divine. Now hear me while I pray. Hey, be oh, be holy down. When life's challenge comes my way, I'm not interested in losing anything that I may see. That is why Apostle Paul will say, though outwardly we are perishing, but there is something that is in the inside of us. Look at your neighbor, say, I've got something in the inside of me. That is why in the same place of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 13, he said we have the same spirit of faith. The enemy wants to crush that spirit, not the seed. He is going for the spirit of the seed. He is going for what holds the spirit together. He is going for what holds the seed together. He said, if I can just get it, I can get to the nucleus of it. I can get to the core of it. And I can finish you together. And that is why many times, if you're an agriculturist, you know, when you cut down a tree by the stem, it grows back again. In fact, when you cut it by the root, it grows back again. Because the seeds will have fallen down. But when you bring to the place where you don't want the tree to grow, and you begin to pour fertilizer, there is a special insecticide or whatever kind of side you need to pour it. But for me, I just say maybe pour the blood of Jesus. There's a way it kills, it goes down. So the devil say, how can I get to that thing? And how can I just kill it? Even though outwardly everything is going bad, but is it possible for me not to lose what I have inside? I remember when Elijah was looking for the rain to fall, and he looked up and he sees no rain, but he looks in and he sees a rain. He looks up and he sees no rain, but he looks inward and he sees a rain. The devil can kill everything, but if he cannot kill the inside, and that inside is your faith, is what holds you together. It's what brings you back alive again. It's what makes somebody go bankrupt and come back again. The righteous man will fall. Why did the Bible use that word? 7 times. But 7 times he comes back again. Because if the righteous man is down, as long as his faith is in him, I don't care what is happening. I don't care the storms of life coming. I don't care the challenges coming around you. I don't care who is laughing at you right now. I don't care who is mocking you right now. One thing I know, if the faith is in you, no matter how low you go, God, through the faith, is bringing you back. Why? Because the only universal currency you need is faith. The only thing that heaven recognizes is faith. The only language that is understood in the realm of the spirit is faith. And that is why the songwriter says, I never lost my hope. I never lost my joy. I never lost my faith. I can lose anything. The devil wants to sift you. But stop going about you. It's not about you. And so Jesus said, Simon, the enemy has thought to sift you. And so you thought he was talking to Simon. No, he was talking to all. Because it's a plural. You know, sometimes, Pastor Drew, the challenge is that when we're going through hell, when we're going through high water, when we're going through hell and through high water, one of the challenges we think we're the only ones going through it. No, you are not the only one going through it. No, even the rich also cry. Even the people that you think have it all also go through some things. They go through some challenges. They go through some pain. There is only one denominator that we need. There is only one common denominator that the rich and the poor can have alike. And I don't care your status, because your status can change. There is one thing that cannot change. The word of God cannot change. And I don't care what you're going through right now. If you can have the word in you, that is why he said, faith cometh by hearing the word. And so guess what? Let that thing be you, which is your faith. As I wrap up this message, I move to the next one. So why is the devil trying to attack your faith? To crush you forever. But that devil is a liar. Jesus said, I do not pray for your Mercedes-Benz. I do not pray for your marriage. I do not pray for your health. I do not pray for you to get money. I just pray for you to have what matters. Your faith is under attack. Pastor Drew, that was why Jesus said in Luke chapter 18 verse 8, when the Son of Man comes, shall he find faith on earth? Minister Lona, you know why he asked that question? Because he knows the attack of the enemy. The enemy's purpose, according to John 10:10, is to steal, to kill. But I have come. In spite of what the devil thinks he will steal. That is why when he tried to steal your home, destroy your marriage, and steal your joy, the Lord said, and you say, Pastor, put me on fasting. The reason why I put you on that fasting is because that is where you need to, that is where your anchor needs to hold. Your anchor is your faith. And that is why the songwriter says, will your anchor hold in the time of storm? I know the younger generation don't know this kind of songs again, but those are the songs that kept us through. I know all you've come to hear is that you go to churches that tell you everything will be okay. You need not to go through this, but I've come to tell you that the Bible says through tribulations and trials, it means we shall enter. Hey, that's why he says, you may need it, just toss and snake. I have already You see, they cannot sing it for me because they are not used to this kind of songs. They are only used to the songs that people write to make money. When they wrote this kind of songs, it was not about to make money. It was not about copyright. It's about the faith of our fathers. The faith of our fathers. The devil is attacking the faith. But Pastor David, listen to this. Hear me. It's not about you alone. So I want you to reach out to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, I too, I'm going through this. What I'm going through may not be the same thing you're going through, but I'm going through something. There is nobody here listening to me. There is nobody here seated here. There is nobody here that decides to leave. There is nobody here that is watching me. There is nobody from the clergy to the laity, from the pulpit to the pew, from everyone. There is nobody that is not going through something. Either a loss of a loved one, or a loss of a job, or a challenge of getting a job, or a loss of a business, or lack of money, or lack of health, or a loss of whatever. But we are going through it. The Lord sent me to let you know, not to pray for what you are going through, but to pray for your faith. And I wrap up with this number 2 point. He said, when thou art converted, I love that. He didn't say if. He said, I see it. I know you are bouncing back. I feel like praising God a little because I am bouncing back. I say, I feel like praising God a little because I know I'm bouncing back. I feel like praising God a little because I know I'm bouncing back. I say, I feel like praising God a little because I am bouncing back. I don't know where you're going through. He said, when you are converted, please have a seat for a minute. Strengthen your brothers. Pastor said, why do I need to strengthen my brothers? Because the reason why you are attacked, you are the leader. The enemy is going for the head. If you can attack the head, you say, I'm a lady, you are still the head. Because you are the head and not the Deuteronomy 28. Why do I need to pray and strengthen my brothers? Pastor said, it was the same people. Can I begin to mention them? Why should I pray for them through their difficult and their trying times? Let them bounce back the same way I bounce back. He said, no, your battery may be okay right now, and the other person's battery may be down because of the winter. I just need you to go and boost just a little bit of just hold the car. Just put your faith and join your faith to the other one. That is why the Bible says deep calls unto deep. There is the inside of you that should call on the inside of the other person and say, I've been through it all. I've gone through it all. What you are going through right now, I've been through it all. The rejection you are going through, the hatred you are going through, the bitterness you are going through, the accusation you are going through, the insult you are going through. I've been through it all. And if it didn't kill me, it would. And he said, strengthen. But I hear Peter. Peter said, why will I strengthen James when James is competing on the same position of leadership with me? Say, what about strengthening the other guy? John. He said, John that is competing position with me. That is why in John 21, when Jesus even called Peter, why did John? After all, I didn't argue with you when you had your shoulder, your head on the breast of Jesus. Why will I use my time to strengthen John? Hey, strengthen Thomas. Why will I strengthen Thomas that doubted who I was? Oh, but strengthen Andrew, your brother. Andrew was not there when I was going through my valley times. A lot of us go through valleys, and that is why I know your friends by where they were when you are going through some things. I don't know the people you call your friends. I know your friends because you have money. The people you call your friends are your friends when you had nothing. And so as you're going back, celebrated. Now a lot of people are coming to say we were praying for you. It's a lie. They didn't pray for you. It was the people that stood with you. They knew your case. Pastor said, he says, strengthen your brethren. And I asked my question, why will I strengthen the people that laugh at me? Why? Why will I strengthen people that laugh at me? Why will I laugh? Why will I strengthen the people that criticize me? Why will I strengthen people that said NextGen will not amount to anything? Why will I strengthen people that says Andrew is nothing in this city? Why will I strengthen people that says that I cannot do anything to them? Yet they are the same set of people that will come back to me. Why? He said, strengthen them. He said, strengthen them. And I said, Lord, why? Because I'm out of time. I will just close with this. He said, the reason why you need to strengthen them is because your faith is irrelevant if it is not activated to strengthen the weak. I said, Lord, show me a scriptures, because I need it in scriptures. He said to me in Mark chapter 11, did you read it? I said, yes. He said, verse 23 and 24. I said, I like that one. I love 23 and 24. I love it. He said, no, read everything in context. I said, why? I said, he stopped in 24. He said, no, he didn't. He said, move to 25. And when I thought he was done with me at 25, he said, no, stop at 26. If you do not forgive your neighbor, even though I spoke about faith, if you refuse to forgive, then know that your faith is meaningless. So the reason why the world doesn't come to church today is because we call ourselves people of faith, and yet we're full of grudges, full of malice, full of bitterness, full of unforgiveness, full of criticism. We are Christians and we are criticizing each other. We are Christians, yet Christ, children of the same Most High God. Mosque is beside us here, and they have 15 denominations of them gathered in a mosque, but we are Christians. Oh, which church you go to NextGen? Which church you go to Albright? Which church you go to Pentecostal, Emmanuel Pentecostal Church? Which church you go to Redeem? Which church you go to? And so we criticize each other, and the devil is laughing at us, and the world is not coming in because they see us criticize each other. And then they say, why? But he said, it doesn't matter where you go to. It doesn't matter who you go to. If you have faith. Because is it the same heaven we are going to go to? Do you have a different heaven? Does Redeem have their own heaven different from this? Does Albright have a different heaven than us? Does NextGen have a different heaven? All this tribalism that we have, all this sectionalism that we have, all this bigotry that we have, and then we discover that the enemy is succeeding at attacking us, and we are suffering in silence because we are not strengthening each other. We can hold our hands to each other. We can, the Bible says, lifting up your holy hands. We can lift up those hands again. We can, because those hands are not holy, because those hands are full of accusation. Those hands are full of abuse. We can strengthen each other again, and the devil is having a field of the day. And I want to ask you a question. When you go to heaven, what will you do if you see me in heaven? Will you say, Lord, send me to hell because Andrew made it to heaven?